Hello everyone, very good evening. I hope I am audible. Okay, great. Yes, buddy, Anurag. Okay, guys. So I hope everyone has joined this class. So you must be thinking, why are we starting with Venn diagram? See, there are two reasons of starting with Venn diagram. First of all, is Venn diagram is a very vast topic. Sorry. Another reason is Venn diagram is something which most of the students has not studied because this topic comes in 11th class. So most of the students has not completed this topic because they do not have maths in 11th class, right? So that's why what I'm thinking to go with the basics of Venn diagram so that when we solve CAT level question, we do not feel any kind of difficulty. So when we study in actual live class, that time we will be solving difficult sets, or you can say CAT level sets. Today I'll be focusing mainly on the basics of the Venn diagram so that every basics related to Venn diagram, every small details related to Venn diagram is clear to each and everyone present in this session. Even if you have maths or you do not have maths, you would be able to understand this topic today. ठीक है, करना क्या है आपको, बस make sure one thing, you are with your pen and paper. You might have to note down some important notes. You might have to solve few questions also. So be ready with that. सिर्फ सुनिएगा मत, साथ में आपको सॉल्व भी करना है, ठीक है? ओके, सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम लेट्स बिगिन दिस सेशन गाइस. चलो, उससे पहले ये बताइए, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर एक्साइटेड फॉर दिस टॉपिक? Before starting with this topic, when you got to know that there is a session of Venn diagram, so how many of you were excited for this topic, that we are going to learn something new in, especially in LRDI? बताइए. Okay, so very excited. Nice, great. So I need this positive attitude. ठीक है? Okay, great guys, great. Okay, great. ठीक है, चलिए, very good. Okay. But before that, let me talk about our app. So as most of the students know, iQuanta app launched, and your live classes will be conducted on this app only. जब आपकी actual classes start होंगी, अभी we are discussing the basic sessions, and जब हम live और application start करेंगे, then we will directly do those classes on iQuanta app only, right? Apart from that, those who are not yet enrolled with us, they can enroll because enrollment is closing soon for the second batch. And these are the details of our course which you can check out on our website also. Okay, let's begin with the Venn diagram, or we call it as set theory. Okay, chaliye, let's begin guys. So I will be going with the basics. If someone knows the basic, kindly do not entertain others or kindly do not disturb others, right? So please all लोगों को समझने देना. Okay. So what is set? Set, it is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. Now you have to understand each and every word because this is gonna be very important. Please focus on the board. ठीक है? Okay, guys, कोई भी अब spam नहीं करेगा, कोई भी comments में नहीं करेगा unless you have any doubt. Just listen to me because I'll be focusing on this board, on this camera. तो मैं जब भी इस स्क्रीन पे देखूं, जो मेरी स्क्रीन ये कमेंट्स वाली है, तो यहाँ पे सिर्फ आपके डाउट्स दिखाई दे. तो प्लीज मेक श्योर कि आप सिर्फ अपने डाउट्स पूछें. ठीक है? Let's move on to this part. So यहाँ पे there are few words which we have to keep in mind. First is what is well defined, what is collection we already know, what is distinct that we have to see. Distinct means repetition is not allowed. Distinct means different, right? Now what is well defined? So collection, we have collected something, we know that collection, but what is well defined? Let's try to understand. If I ask you, what are your favorite Bollywood actors? Someone person named A will say, let's say Ranveer Singh, Shah Rukh Khan, in short I can say SRK, and Salman Khan. Another person, let's say a girl, she might like Ranbir Kapoor or Shahid Kapoor or any other person, right? So for every other person, these set, or you can say the information of the collection of favorite Bollywood actors will vary from person to person. I might like someone else. This another person named A might like some other Bollywood actors. So this collection will vary from one person to another. But if I ask you, what are the prime numbers less than 10? What are prime numbers less than 10? So everyone, those who have a knowledge of prime number will say, sir, 2, 3, 5, 7. So this is a definite collection. This will not change from person to person. Everyone will say, sir, prime number less than 10 will be these only 4 prime numbers, right? But when I ask about favorite Bollywood actors, it will vary from one person to another. So this is something not a well-defined collection. But this is a well-defined collection, which remain fixed, which remain definite. It does not vary from one person to another. I hope this part is clear. I hope you got an idea what exactly is a set. जल्दी से लाइक कर दीजिए अगर ये क्लियर है तो. कमेंट्स में तो आप बहुत ज्यादा कमेंट्स करोगे, लाइक करके बता दीजिए, इज दिस पार्ट क्लियर? Okay, great, thank you. You can take the screenshot if you want. I'll be moving on to the next part. Chaliye, perfect. Now we got an idea what exactly is a set. Now let's understand the representation of the set. Let's understand the representation of the set. So if I say we have to find out set of prime numbers less than 10. Set of prime number less than 10. So how will I write this? I will simply write it as in a curly bracket 2, 3, 5, 7. So set is always represented in a curly bracket. Okay? Now there are few important sets which we need to know. First, set of natural numbers. Set of natural number. And what is set of natural number? 1, 2, 3, ... So whenever we have to write something in infinite, we just write it as ... It means there are infinite possible values. Okay? So set of natural number. Similarly, if I say set of whole numbers, it will start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, ... Third, if I say set of integers. So set of integers is basically 0, 1, 2, 3, dot, 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 minus 1, minus 2, dot, dot, dot. ठीक है? I hope these three basics are also clear to each and every one. Now guys, there is a representation of these set also. So set of natural number is basically called it as n. So n represent set of natural number. How it will be used, I will tell you later. As of now, just try to understand. If capital N simply means set of natural number. Set of whole number is represented by W. Set of whole number is represented by W. I will explain each and everything how it will be used. As of now, just I am explaining what is W, what is N. Set of integers is basically Z, represented by Z. Fourth, set of real numbers is represented by capital R. Right? It is represented by capital R. Now you must be thinking how it will be used. So let's focus on that part so that this picture also get clear. So in any question, if you find x belongs to n, now there are few symbols which we have to understand. First of all, this belongs to, and this represent, अभी समझाया, natural number. So this statement basically means x belongs to natural number. I hope this part is clear. So if question says x belongs to capital N, it means x belongs to natural number. That means x can take any value out of these. X can be 1, x can be 2, x can be 3, x can be 4, 5 and so on and so forth, right? If I say x belongs to capital R, it means x belongs to real number. So all these are basics which will be used in you can say whole quant. This is not something that is only applicable for LRDI. This will be useful in quant also. ठीक है, तो जो भी आप सीखोगे quant में भी काम आएगा. Intentionally I have chosen this topic so that you can get the help in quant as well and DILR. DILR का तो है ही important topic, but quant में भी help करता है. Please take the screenshot if you want to. Okay, moving on. Now, if in a question it is written, please focus on this part also. If in a question it is written x belongs to 2, 3. X belongs to 2, 3. What does it mean? It simply means x can be 2 as well as 3. X can be 2 as well as 3, right? If I say x belongs to 1, 3, 4, it simply means x can be 1 or 3 or 4. ठीक है? X can be 1, 3 or 4. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Okay, so till now we have just talked about what exactly is set. Now we will do some operation in set. ठीक है, चलिए करते हैं. I hope everything is sorted till now. Okay. Now, operation is set. So we understood what exactly is a set. Now there are some operations. Operations means mathematical operations, obviously. So first operation is union. First operation is union. What does it mean? In symbolic form, A union B. This U represent union. A union B. ठीक है? Example से समझते हैं. There is a set A, 1, 2, 3. There is a set B, 3, 4, 5. A union B is simply combining these two. Just combine them. So when you combine, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember one thing, guys, I cannot write 3 two times because set is a collection of distinct objects. So 3 will only come one time. Okay? So union means you have to combine both the set. And if there is something common, you will write only one time. Let's take one more example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A union B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ठीक है? Right? Next. Next operation is intersection. In symbolic form, A, this is ulta U, reciprocal of U, right? Inverse of U, whatever you say it. A intersection B. What does it mean? It simply means, in English, A and B. That means something which is present in A as well as in B, right? Or you can say common to both A and B. ठीक है? Okay. It means A or B. In English, it means A or B. Something which is present in A as well as B, right? So unions mean A or B. That means you have to combine. Intersection means you have to take the common. So if I talk about the same example, for this A intersection B, the common part, the common element is 3. And for this, the common element is 3 and 4. Okay, I hope this part is also clear. Okay, next operation is difference. Next operation is difference. Difference means A minus B. Now, in English also you have to understand, this is combining. This is taking out the common part. What does it mean? A minus B. That means only A. That means you have to take out the values of B present in A. Again, I am telling you, there is a set A, there is a set B. You have to remove B from A. You have to remove B from A. That means there are some values which is present in A, which is also a part of B. You have to remove those. For example, A, I am taking the same example, A 1, 2, 3, B 3, 4, 5. So if I have to remove B, that means the value of B which is present in A. So what is 3? So that means in English also we say it is as only A. So that means we have to remove B. So B part is 3. So my answer will be 1 and 2. If similarly, if I ask you B minus A means there is a set B from which I have to exclude A. So 3 is the common part, exclude that. 4, 5. Okay, similarly, let me explain you for this example also, so that this part also got clear to everyone. A minus B, for this A minus B, what will be this? The 1, 2, because 3 and 4 is present, so we have excluded those. B minus A will be 5, 6. Okay, 5 and 6 were present, we have excluded those, that's it. So I have explained you 3 operations: union, intersection, difference. I have also told you the English meaning, because there will be questions where the English meaning of these operations will be used. That I will tell you in detail also in the next slide. But as of now, please take the screenshot. रियल के अंदर बाकी सब, हाँ जी, आयत खान, राइट, उसके अंदर सब आते हैं. एंड डोंट वरी, वी विल डिस्कस ऑल दीज थिंग्स इन नंबर सिस्टम. ये सारी चीज़ें डिस्कस करेंगे हम तब. अभी के लिए वेन डायग्राम से रिलेटेड कोई भी क्वेरी है तो बताना. ओके, मूविंग ऑन. नाउ लेट्स सी द diagrammatic representation of these operations. So okay, but before that, let me explain you one more thing. When we make a diagram of a set, that diagram is called as Venn diagram. Whenever we try to represent a set diagrammatically, that diagram is known as Venn diagram. Okay? Now, this Venn diagram can be anything: square, circle, triangle, rectangle. It can be anything. Okay? It is not compulsory to take a circle only, but we generally prefer taking circles. The main reason is it's easy to compare. That's why we choose circle as a Venn diagram of set. Okay? I hope this part is clear. Okay, now अब डायग्राम के साथ खेलते हैं. Okay, suppose there is a set of a school. In a school, there are some kids who play cricket. That is represented by A. As of now, I am taking A. There is a set B. So suppose A is something, the student who play cricket. B is something, the students who play, let's say, basketball. Now, diagrammatically, if I ask you what is A union B, so what we have to do, we have to combine A and B. A is this circle, B is this circle. So diagram of A union B is this. I hope this part is clear. So we have combined the diagram of A and B. Now, let's try to understand the diagram of A intersection B. There is a set A, there is a set B. So this will be the diagram of A intersection B. Common to both A and B, right? Next guys, difference, Venn diagram of difference. There is a set A, there is a set B. There are two sets A and B. Now, A minus B is basically this part. Because I have told you A minus B is only A. So this is A minus B. Similarly, this is B minus A. ठीक है, इतना क्लियर होगा? Yeah. Okay. There is one more thing which I haven't told you, that is complement. Complement. A dash or A C. So complement, what does it mean? I will tell you. Representation of complement is A dash or A C. Okay? Now what does it mean in English? In English it means not A. Not A. That means, let's try to understand it diagrammatically. Suppose there is a school. And in a school, there are some students who play cricket. And this is set A. This is set A. Now, if I'm asking you to make a Venn diagram of A dash means complement or not A. Not A. That means we have to exclude A. We have to exclude A. So this is a set A. Just exclude this. This will be the Venn diagram of A complement for this particular. ठीक है, इतना क्लियर है? एक और समझाता हूं, एक और देखिएगा ध्यान से. Set A and B. I have to make a Venn diagram of A dash. So I have to exclude A. So I will be left with this entire part. Just exclude A. That's it. Okay, you can take the screenshot. Okay, next part. Now, let's increase little bit the difficulty and let's try to understand few more things related to Venn diagram. Okay, now this is the most important part. This is the most important part. Okay. So two set Venn diagram. So generally in CAT, you will find questions related to two set Venn diagram, three set Venn diagram, four set Venn diagram, as well as more than four set Venn diagram also. Today we will be focusing about two set Venn diagram. ठीक है, ध्यान से समझिएगा. So to make this question interesting, I am taking some live examples so that everyone can relate. Suppose there is a school. This set represent number of students who play cricket. This set represent number of students who play basketball. ठीक है. Now, whenever you make a, listen to me carefully. Whenever you make a Venn diagram of two set, okay, you will always find four regions, four spaces to fill. Whenever you make a Venn diagram of two sets, you will always get four reasons, or you can say four spaces to fill. And what are those? Let's try to understand. I'm just naming them. A, B, C, D. Right? A, B, C, D. I have shown you the four spaces. Now, what does A represent? What does B represent? What does C represent? I'm going to tell you in detail. Please focus on that part. Let's focus on D first. What is D? D simply says number of students who do not play cricket और बास्केटबॉल. भाई एक स्कूल में ऐसा भी तो हो सकता है कि देयर कैन बी स्टूडेंट्स हु डू नॉट प्ले ईदर ऑफ दीज टू गेम्स. It is also possible, na? Right? So school is entire data. Out of this data represent number of students who play cricket, this represent number of students who play basketball, but outside reason which will be representing number of students who do not play either of the games. ठीक है? Next, B represent students who play both game. Students who play both games. ठीक है? A is basically this reason. Please focus this reason. A represent number of students who play only cricket. C represent number of students who play only basketball. The key word here is only. That means they cannot play any other game, right? I hope this part is clear. But if I ask you number of students who play cricket, only cricket and cricket both are different thing. Only cricket means they do not play any other game. Cricket means they can play any other game also. So cricket is this entire circle which includes A as well as B. Number of students who play basketball. B plus C. यहां तक कोई डाउट है तो बताइएगा. Because concept part is almost over. Now we gonna solve a lot of questions. Now it's practice time. Any doubt till now? Clear as of now? Okay. अंकित बेटा डी रिप्रेजेंट करता है जो बच्चे क्रिकेट कोई भी गेम नहीं खेलते, तो डी को कैसे ले लोगे? समझो, सर्कल को ध्यान से देखो बेटा, डायग्राम को देखो ध्यान से. डायग्राम में डी तो बाहर है ना, क्रिकेट के बाहर है, डी क्यों लोगे आप? Okay guys, let's move on to the first question. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes to solve this question. If you can solve, very good. If you cannot, don't worry, I will discuss. अंकित आपका डाउट क्लियर हो जाए तो बताओ, जरूर देना बेटा. ये भी मेंशन रखना, जो भी बच्चा डाउट पूछे वो एटलीस्ट चैट में लिख दे कि यस माय डाउट इज क्लियर. वर्तिका बेटा ओनली क्रिकेट, ये शुड, एक तो शुड मत यूज किया करो यार. बेटा सुनो ध्यान से, क्रिकेट जो था, ये जो पार्ट था ना, आपने ध्यान ही नहीं दिया डायग्राम को, ध्यान से सुन लीजिए आप. क्रिकेट जो है ये पूरा सर्कल है, ये पूरा सर्कल जो है क्रिकेट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. ये वाले भाई साहब हैं जो रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं सिर्फ क्रिकेट खेलते हैं. ये वाले भाई साहब भी क्रिकेट में आते हैं, बट ये क्रिकेट और बास्केटबॉल दोनों खेलते हैं. तो जब आपसे पूछा जाएगा कि ऐसे बच्चे बताइए जो क्रिकेट खेलते हैं, तो आप ओनली क्रिकेट वाले भी ऐड करोगे और इनको भी ऐड करोगे, तो बेटा वो A प्लस बी होगा. ये A माइनस बी कब होता बेटा? जब ये पूरा A लिया होता, मैंने ये पूरा सर्कल A लिया होता ना, तो A में से इसको माइनस करता. ठीक है वर्तिका? तो इसलिए डायग्राम को ध्यान से समझो, सर्कल में मैं क्या बना रहा हूं, किसको क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूं, वो बहुत जरूरी है देखना। ओके, प्लीज सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन। Okay, so I can see 5 comments related to the answer. Six, right? Very good. Take your time, guys. I will wait for 1 more minute, then I will discuss. Okay, let's discuss this. Time is up. Let's try to solve. So first of all, we will make a Venn diagram and let's try to fill this data. In a class of 40 students, so total students are 40. Some play hockey and some play basketball. Please listen to me carefully, those who couldn't solve this question. Now 22 play hockey. So 22 play hockey, that means this entire circle, not this. This is only hockey. This entire circle is 22. 26 play basketball. This entire circle, guys. Okay? And 14 play both. So 14 will come here. Now, this entire circle is 22. 22 represent number of students who play hockey. Now, if I'm asking you to find out number of students who play only hockey. So what you will do? 22 minus 14? 8. You can see the sum of these two is 22 only. Similarly, only basketball, 26 minus 14. Right? Now, if you observe, I have filled 3 spaces. I have told you in Venn diagram of 2 set, you will find 4 spaces. So, this space left. Question says, how many students do not play either of the game? That means outside region we have to find out. So, what we will do? 40 minus these 3. So, 40 minus 30. That's it. क्लियर है गाइस? चलिए आगे चलते हैं. इफ दिस पार्ट इज क्लियर, ओके, प्लीज सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. अनुराग, प्लीज डोंट स्पैम दैट. नहीं तो लोगों को लगेगा कि मैंने यहाँ पे बंदा बैठाया हुआ है जो बच्चों को कांग्रेस कर रहा है वगैरह कर रहा है. ठीक है, ये मत करो भाई, लोग गलत ले लेते हैं. तुम्हारी इंटेंशन ठीक है बट लोग गलत ले लेते हैं यार. Okay, this is easy guys, just solve it fast यार, ये तो easy है. Done ना? ठीक है, ये तो easy है. A union B will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. And A intersection B will be the common element. So 1 common है, 3 common है, 5 common है. That's it. Right? This was easy. Now, please focus on third question. Third question is the interesting one. Many of you might not know the meaning of this statement. So, please try to focus on that part. A is equal to X. So, what this bar means? This bar means such that. That means question is basically saying A is equal to X such that A is equal to X such that X is an integer and the value of X lie from 1 to 6. Okay, so that means A is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, B says B is also equal to X. X is a variable such that X is an even integer between 2 and 8, from 2 to 8. So the value of B will be 2, 4, 6, 8 because we are looking for even integer. Okay? Right. Now, find the set A minus B. You can take the difference easily. A minus B. You have to exclude the elements of B which is present in A. So 1, 3, 5. That's it. अनुष्णा गर्ग, बेटा ध्यान से देखिए, आपने मिस किया है. I hope everything is clear till now. Next, fourth. Please solve this question fast. This question should be solved in maximum 30 seconds. So I am giving you 30 seconds to solve. Yeah, Bagisha, maths is always interesting. बस इट्स जस्ट दैट कि पढ़ने में भी इंटरेस्ट बना रहे तो और मज़े आते हैं. So Anushna got it. Okay, fine. चलिए, you can check your answer, guys. E union F will be combining these two 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and E minus F will be. So you have to exclude F from E. So 1 will not be considered, 3 will not be considered, 5, 7, 9. Kindly check your answer. If you have any doubt, you can ask. moving on. Now, this is something which I will expect from you guys. So take your time and try to solve. Okay, so 357. चलिए सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. So x m is basically x is the prime number less than 20. So prime number less than 20 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. X is an odd number less than 10. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We have to take the intersection. So intersection will be 3, 5, 7. That's it. Bagisha beta nahi, आपका आंसर गलत है. Kindly check your answer. 9 is not a prime number. 1 is also neither prime nor composite. Vedant also. आपने 1 को कंसीडर कर लिया है. After that, please solve question number 6. नो इश्यू भाग्यशा, आगे ध्यान रखिएगा. Okay, very good guys. Okay, very good. So x says all the even numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Y says multiples of 3. So 3, 6, 9. And we have to take the intersection. So answer will be 6, 12, 18. That's it. Okay. Okay. Now the next important set will be the game changer. So you have to be little bit patient while solving this set. So a set contains 5 questions. एक डेटा आपको गिवन है, उसके ऊपर 5 क्वेश्चंस हैं. टेक योर टाइम एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व. बेंसी अग्रवाल बेटा 5 क्वेश्चन के आंसर ने एक साथ देना। गाइस 5 के 5 क्वेश्चन के आंसर एक साथ दीजिए प्लीज, अदरवाइज बहुत कमेंट्स हो जाएंगे। So 2 people got it correct, 3, 4, 5. 5 people got it correct. Very good, guys. More answers are coming. Very good, very good. I will wait for 1 more minute and after that I will discuss this set. Okay? Take your time. Those who couldn't decode this. रितेश नायक, डेली LRDI क्लासेस नहीं होंगी, कभी क्वांट होगा, कभी LRDI होगा और कभी VRC होगा। चलिए मूविंग ऑन। सो लेट्स ट्राई टू मेक अ वेन डायग्राम आउट ऑफ इट फर्स्ट। देयर आर हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स? 200. 140 like tea and 120 like coffee. So 140, 120 and 80 like both. So this is 80. If this is 80, we can easily calculate this will be 60 and this will be 40. I hope everyone was able to calculate this much, right? Now how many students like only tea? Only tea, 60. Only coffee, 40. Neither I have already told you how to solve. So 200 minus 60 minus plus 80 plus 40. So 200 minus 180, that is 20. Any doubt till now? Any doubt till now? आस्था चौधरी, आई विल टॉक अबाउट दिस लेटर, डोंट वरी। क्लास के एंड में मैं बता दूंगा उसका क्या सॉल्यूशन है, क्या करना है होता है इसके बाद, ठीक है? चलो मूविंग ऑन। नाउ द मेन थिंग इज क्वेश्चन 4th and 5th. 4th says how many students like only one of tea or coffee. That means how many students drink tea, only tea plus only coffee. That means we will not consider 80. 80 are those who drink both. So only tea, only coffee. 60 plus 40, 100. That's it. 60 plus 40, 100. I hope this part is clear. ठीक है, moving. How many students like at least one of the beverage? At least one of the beverage, that means they are drinking something. So what we have to consider? We have to consider this 60 plus 80 plus 40. That is 180. चलो नेक्स्ट पार्ट पे आते हैं. आई होप दिस पार्ट इज क्लियर. नाउ प्लीज सॉल्व दिस वन. Why 80 is included? Okay. इप्सिता बेटा उसने क्या बोला है? एटलीस्ट वन. एटलीस्ट वन का मतलब अगर आपको नहीं पता है तो मैं बता देता हूं. एटलीस्ट वन का मतलब बेटा ये होता है हिंदी में कम से कम एक और मिनिमम वन. That means at least one means number of people who drink exactly one plus exactly two. Both will be included. So number of people who drink exactly one, 60 plus 40. Number of people who drink exactly two, 80. I hope this part is clear now. Sir, if I am calculating in a stiff, भाई इसका एक ही तरीका है सौम्या, इसके अलावा तो कोई और तरीका नहीं है. आई डोंट नो आप किस तरीके से सॉल्व कर रहे हो, क्योंकि ये तो कोई ऐसा चीज़ मैंने अभी तक डिस्कस नहीं की जिसके मल्टीपल वेज होंगे, टू बी ऑनेस्ट विद यू. बट चलो होपफुली आप सही ही कर रहे हो. Now this question is a interesting one, so please be very careful when you solve this set. जल्दबाजी नहीं करिएगा. नहीं अनुराग, जॉन स्नो, वेट फॉर अदर्स, आई विल डिस्कस दिस. अभी लोगों को ट्राई करने दो भाई. 2 मिनट में आपने गिव अप कर दिया. इतनी जल्दी गिव अप नहीं करते बेटा एग्जाम्स में. यू हैव टू फाइट फॉर इट. ठीक है. अभी मैं आंसर फाइनल नहीं बता रहा हूं क्योंकि काफी लोग सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. तो कीप सॉल्विंग गाइस. Ritesh, you can use intersection formula and वगैरह if you know those formula, but uh, there is no need, to be honest, to use any formula. If you know the Venn diagram, if you know how to make the Venn diagram, you can solve this question easily. I will wait for 1 more minute. Keep trying guys, keep trying. This is an interesting set. This is not an easy set. So if you are taking time, if you are not able to solve this, it's okay. Last 30 seconds. Okay, I think I need to tell you the answers. So the answer of first question is C. I can see few people got it correct. Very good. Second is B. Third is C. फोर्थ का नन ऑफ दिस, डी. सो क्या आंसर्स बताए? हाँ साक्षी, डेफिनेटली. हाँ, यूट्यूब पे तो हमेशा रहता ही है बेटा, उसमें तो कभी जाता ही नहीं है. ओके, सो आंसर इज सी, बी. इसका कितना था बताया था आप लोगों को अभी, बी ही आई थिंक, एंड डी. सो दोज हु आर एबल टू गेट इट करेक्ट, वेरी गुड गाइस. सी, बी, बी, डी. Okay, let's discuss this now. Now please focus everyone on the screen. Okay, in a class 60% students are passed in maths. And physics. Okay, so 60% here and this is 70%. And you guys know total students will be 100%. Everyone will agree with this part. Total students in a school, in a university, in any area, total बच्चे हमेशा 100% होंगे. This will be 100%. I hope this part is clear. ठीक है? ठीक है. Okay. Now, 10% students are failed in both the subjects. Okay, 10% means outside part, outside. सॉरी फॉर दिस. ओके, एनी डाउट टिल नाउ? बता देना प्लीज. जो भी डाउट होगा तुरंत पूछिएगा प्लीज. ओके, इतना क्लियर है. नाउ वी नो 10% failed in 10% failed. 10% failed means 10% outside. So can anyone tell me what will be the sum of these three reasons? Those who couldn't able to decode this only answer this part. जो बच्चे इस क्वेश्चन को नहीं कर पाए सिर्फ वही आंसर देंगे. If this is 10%, so what will be the sum of these three? बताइए प्लीज. 90, 90, 90. Great, great. 90%. Okay, perfect. 90%. So, if I take this as x, you know this, the sum of these three will be 90%. If this is x, this is x%. So, this will be 60 minus x and this will be 70 minus x. Clear? And sum of these three, you yourself told this, the sum of these three will be 90. So from this got cancelled out. 130 minus x is equal to 90. So we got to know x is equal to 40. So that means if someone asks us how many percent of the student who got passed, so 40%. X is 40%. Any doubt till now? अनुराग प्लीज मत करो बेटा, मैं बार बार समझा चुका हूं. आपके कमेंट्स ना प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर देंगे. आप जितना आपसे पूछा जाए उतना ही रिप्लाई करो प्लीज. मत करो ये सारे रिप्लाईज. ओके, इतना क्लियर है. फाइन. नाउ कैन आई मेक दिस वेन डायग्राम अगेन? I can say my Venn diagram look like now. This is 60 minus 20%. This is 40%, and this is 30%, and this is 10%. This one is math. This one is physics. ठीक है? Okay, ठीक है. Now, अब एक और information given है. That information is 120 students are failed in none of these two subjects. None of these two subjects. Try to understand. That means, what does 120 represent? We have to understand that part. 120 students. Before that, I am rubbing this data. Guys, we have already decoded this. I am rubbing this data. Okay? We have already decoded this. So, I am rubbing this data. 120 students are failed in none of the two subjects. That means if I talk about these people, these are people who passed in maths. These people who passed in physics. So question says 120 students are failed in none of these two subjects. So that means they should be passed in both the subjects. इन हिंदी इफ यू ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, इंग्लिश में नहीं समझ में आया, हिंदी में समझ लीजिए. 120 बच्चे हैं, 120 स्टूडेंट्स, वो किसी भी सब्जेक्ट में फेल नहीं हुए. मतलब वो मैथ में भी पास हुए हैं, फिजिक्स में भी पास हुए हैं. सो 120 स्टूडेंट्स आर फेल्ड इन नन ऑफ दीज टू सब्जेक्ट्स मींस दे पास्ड इन बोथ द सब्जेक्ट्स, राइट? नाउ बोथ द सब्जेक्ट परसेंटेज आई ऑलरेडी नो, दैट इज 40%. सो 40% ऑफ टोटल स्टूडेंट्स is equal to 120. From this you will get total students. Total student 300. Any doubt till now? Any doubt? It's an interesting set. I know that's why many of you were not able to decode it. ठीक है, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम वाली बात नहीं है. ठीक है, ओके. Now, this entire information was given in percentage. Can we convert this into value? So total students are 30. So can I say the number of students who passed in maths, 20% of 300, 20% of 300, that is 60. 40%, this is percent. 40%, this was already known to us, 120. 30% of 300, 90. And remaining are 10%, 10% of 300 is 30. ठीक है, 10. वैष्णव बेटा, सिंपल सा मतलब ये था कि 120 स्टूडेंट्स आर फेल्ड इन नन ऑफ दीज टू सब्जेक्ट्स मीन्स these people cannot fail in any of the subjects. They have to pass in both the subjects. So that's why उसको 40% से इक्वेट किया है और टोटल बच्चे निकाले हैं. ठीक है, ठीक है जी. Okay. So we have decoded this information. Now we can answer any question. Now I'm directly jumping to the questions. So let's move on to the questions. I'm rubbing this data also because this is not relevant to us now. Okay, please focus on the first question. How many students are passed in only maths? Clearly you can say 60. 60 is the right answer. How many students failed in maths? Oh, sorry, passed in maths? 60. How many students are failed in physics? How many students failed in physics? Now observe, how many students passed in physics? If I ask you, how many students passed in physics? You will simply say, sir, 120 students and 90 students. That is 210. Because this set represents number of students passed in physics. So 120 plus 90, 210 students passed in physics. So failed in physics will be remaining people. (300 minus 90), sorry, 210 is equal to 90. Any doubt? Any doubt in second? Any doubt in second? No. Okay. I'm rubbing this data because there is no use of this data now. Okay. Question number 3rd. How many students are failed in exactly one subject? Now use your common sense. If I say someone failed in physics, someone failed in physics. So what does it mean? Can I say someone failed in physics? That means he passed in only math. There are only 2 subjects. Try to visualize this situation. There are only 2 subjects. You got failed in physics. That means you must have got passed in math. Clear? Similarly, if I ask you failed in math, that means passed in only physics. ठीक है? Okay. So passed in only math is 60. Passed in only physics is 90. So my answer, that's why 60 plus 90, 150. How many students who are failed in exactly one subjects? So that means either they will fail in physics or in maths. So we cannot consider both because 30 students are failed in both subjects. So we have to consider number of students who failed in physics. That means they passed in math. Number of students failed in math, they passed in only physics. ठीक है, 3rd क्वेश्चन तक आई होप किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. नाउ 4th क्वेश्चन इज द इंटरेस्टिंग वन, सो आई एम गोना मूव ऑन टू 4th. The number of students who failed in only physics, we have already calculated this, right? I don't think. Okay, अभी नहीं किया. चलिए करते हैं. The number of students who failed in only physics is what percent of the number of students who failed in maths? Okay, here is. अच्छा ठीक है भाई अनुराग, दोबारा से सुन लो, दोबारा से सुन लीजिए बेटा। अनुराग इसमें ये बोला है ऐसे बच्चे बताइए जो सिर्फ एक सब्जेक्ट में फेल होते हैं, सिर्फ एक सब्जेक्ट में फेल होते हैं। अब आप अपने आप को ले लीजिए, आपके पास दो सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, मैथ्स एंड फिजिक्स। आई एम आस्किंग यू कि तुम एक ही सब्जेक्ट में फेल हो रहे हो, तो आप बोलोगे सर या तो मैं मैथ में फेल हो सकता हूं या फिजिक्स में फेल हो सकता हूं। सो अगर आप फिजिक्स में फेल हो रहे हो तो मैथ में पास होते हो, मैथ में फेल हो रहे हो तो फिजिक्स में पास होते हो, सिंपल। ठीक है अनुराग जी, क्लियर है ये बात? क्या हम फोर्थ कर सकते हैं? गॉट इट, ओके। चलिए फोर्थ पे आइए। द नंबर स्टूडेंट हु फेल्ड इन ओनली फिजिक्स, ओनली फिजिक्स का मतलब आप ध्यान से समझिएगा, विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है। इज व्हाट परसेंट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट हु फेल्ड इन मैथ्स। सो फेल्ड इन मैथ्स का मतलब वी हैव ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेटेड, फेल्ड इन मैथ्स वी हैव ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेटेड, ठीक है। नाउ कैन एनीवन टेल मी व्हाट विल बी द आंसर और हाउ टू अप्रोच दिस क्वेश्चन? फोर्थ क्वेश्चन के लिए बताइएगा क्या अप्रोच यूज की जाएगी। इंपॉर्टेंट इज द फोर्थ क्वेश्चन गाइस, प्लीज पार्टिसिपेट यार, कुछ आंसर वांसर दीजिए यार, तब मजा आएगा। Okay, I'm rubbing this data. Let me make some space for the fourth question. I will be calculating here. Okay. Okay. चलिए, answers are varying a lot. Okay, please focus. The number of students who failed in only physics. Number of students, please try to understand. There are two subjects, right? And if I am saying you got failed in only physics, it simply means you got passed in maths, right? You got passed in only maths. क्या इसका ये मतलब नहीं है? Is this part clear? If I'm saying there are two subjects, you got failed in only physics. Only is the keyword. Please focus. Only is the keyword. If you are failing only physics, that means you must be getting passed in other subject. And getting passed in other subjects, only math is 60. ठीक है? Clear. Okay, nice. I'm trying to explain each and every part so that you never get confused. Next, number of students who failed in maths. Now focus on this part. Number of students who failed in maths. Can anyone tell me how many students who passed in maths? 60 plus 120, that is 180. So number of students passed in maths is this much. So number of students failed in maths will be how much? This plus this. Or you can say 300 minus 180. By number of students failed in maths will be number of students who total students minus number of students who passed in maths. Okay, nice. काफी लोग डिकोड कर पा रहे हैं इसको, वेरी गुड। अच्छा यार, रब नहीं करते हैं, बाद में जरूरत पड़ जाए तो। Now you have to calculate 60 with respect to 120 into 100. That's why answer was 50%, not 75%. या 50%. So it was a good level set, ठीक है, especially third and fourth question. Yeah, Mirdol, I can understand. Third and fourth questions are the interesting one. प्राची बेटा उसने बोला है, मैंने ये वाला पार्ट तो समझा ही दिया था. फेल्ड इन मैथ्स, मैथ्स में फेल होने वाले बच्चे वो होंगे, आप ये दिमाग लगाओ. फेल्ड इन मैथ्स मतलब मैथ का कॉम्प्लीमेंट, ये उड़ा दो, ये पूरा उड़ा दो. तो मैथ्स में फेल होने वाले बच्चे कौन से होंगे? जो टोटल में से मैथ्स में पास होने वाले बच्चे. टोटल इज 300 माइनस नंबर स्टूडेंट वो पास इन मैथ्स. हाँ जी, ठीक है. हाँ जी, यश गुप्ता एक्सप्लेन कर दिया मैंने फोर्थ, और जॉन स्नो फिर भी एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. ये वाला पार्ट तो मैंने पहले ही समझा दिया था, पूछा था किसी ने डाउट नहीं पूछा. इस वाले पार्ट में डाउट आया तो वो मैंने एक्सप्लेन कर दिया है. अच्छा, लास्ट क्वेश्चन रिपीट. जब आप लोगों से पूछा जाए, प्लीज क्लास में भी सुनिएगा, इफ आई एम आस्किंग यू समथिंग, आई हैव एक्सप्लेन दिस फर्स्ट पार्ट ना, आपसे पूछा, आप लोगों ने कोई आंसर नहीं दिया, जब मैं ये पूरा सॉल्व कर चुका हूं तब पूछ रहा फोर्थ को, तो ये मत करो यार, इससे ना फिर ज्यादा क्वेश्चन हम नहीं कर पाएंगे. ठीक है, थोड़ा ध्यान रखिए. आज तो प्री क्लासेस में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है, बट एक्चुअल क्लास में इट विल क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम एंड नो फैकल्टी वुड बी एबल टू सॉल्व अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, तो इसलिए ध्यान रखिए. ये वाला पार्ट समझा रहा हूं दोबारा से, फिर इसको समझाते हैं. तो सुनिए, 2 सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, आप ध्यान से सुनिएगा सभी के सभी लोग. फेल्ड इन ओनली फिजिक्स, यूज योर कॉमन सेंस. देयर आर ओनली 2 सब्जेक्ट्स. नाउ इफ आई एम सेइंग यू गॉट फेल्ड इन ओनली फिजिक्स, हिंदी में तुम बेटा सिर्फ फिजिक्स में फेल हुए हो, सिर्फ फिजिक्स में, तो ऑब्वियसली इट मींस कि आप मैथ में पास हो गए हो. फेल्ड इन ओनली फिजिक्स, पास इन ओनली मैथ्स, राइट? You cannot pass in maths, physics also. So you have passed in only maths. That is 60. That's why 60. ठीक है? अब number of student failed in maths. अब आपसे पूछा जा रहा है how many student who got failed in maths? What will you do? You know total students are 300. You know how many student passed in maths. So just subtract it. Here the keyword is only. Because of only things are changing. ठीक है? So this is 120, 300 minus 80, 120. Now you have to calculate 60 upon 120 because question says this is numerator, this is denominator, because 60 with respect to 120 into 100. मुग्धा बेटा बताया है, वही समझाया है. आई होप अब आपको समझ में आ गया हो. बेटा 90 तो फिजिक्स में पास होने वाले बच्चे हैं, आप 90 क्यों लोगे? गॉट इट? चलो अच्छी बात है. और ये वाले बच्चे वो हैं जो दोनों में फेल हुए हैं. इसने बोला है सिर्फ फिजिक्स में फेल होने चाहिए, तो इनको इसलिए नहीं ले सकते. चलिए अच्छी बात है, वेरी गुड गाइस. चलिए अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आई वांट एवरीवन टू गेट इट करेक्ट. सो देयर आर 4 क्वेश्चंस. आई वांट एवरीवन टू गेट 4 आउट ऑफ 4. ठीक है, 4 आउट ऑफ 4 चाहिए मुझे. इसमें किसी से भी मिस्टेक ना हो. टेक योर टाइम, 2 मिनट 3 मिनट 4 मिनट ले लो, बट आई वॉन्ट 4 आउट ऑफ 4. ठीक है, ये सेम क्वेश्चन है, बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है, इसी का बाही है. करिए सॉल्व. Yashu, please try to answer all the 4 questions. Okay, Anushna, I think I am pronouncing your name correctly, hopefully. Very good, beta. And second one is Devashri something. Very good. Sakshi, very good. Yashu, very good. Wandering Stories, very good. Soumyata Singh, very good. Pratik, very good. Very good, guys. Vaishnav, very good. Banshi Agrawal, very good. Radhika, very good. Sanika Singh, very good. Kimya Dawar, very good. Guys, so proud of you. Very good, everyone. I will wait for 1 more minute and after that I will discuss this. अनुराग सही है आपके चारों ठीक है. Okay, let's discuss then. In a class of 130 students, so 130 total students, 85 passed in maths. Let me make a big Venn diagram. Okay, this is perfect. Maths, social studies. So I'm taking SST. I hope everyone is aware about social studies because usko SST bhi bolte hain. So this is 130, this is 85, and this one is 60. 10 failed in both the subjects. So 10 will come outside. I'm taking this as x. This will be 85 minus x. This will be 60 minus x. So 85 minus x plus 60 minus x is obviously equal to 120 because 130 minus 10, that is 120. From this you will get x is equal to 25. Right? I think this part is clear. Okay. Now, how many students passed in both the subject? That was the first question. So my answer will be option. Did I do mistake? And नहीं ठीक तो है. 25. Okay, moving on. ठीक है, चलिए आगे देखते हैं. Next part पे आते हैं. Next part is second. How many students passed in social studies but failed in maths? That means, try to use your English. That means, question setter asking how many students passed in only social studies. Because there are 2 subjects. Student passed in social studies but failed in maths. That means they passed in only social studies, which is this. So 60 minus 25, 35. Option number D. Any doubt in this? I will wait for 20 seconds. Any doubt in this? Perfect. How many students failed in exactly one subject? So failed in exactly one subject means passed in exactly one subject. is equal to passed in exactly one subject. That means if someone is getting failed in maths, he must be getting passed in SST, right? So passed in exactly one subject, that is this plus this. This is 85 minus 25, 60. 60 plus 35, 95. Option number C. Similar to the previous question. Okay. Now fourth question. The number of students who failed in maths, remember, failed in maths. So failed in maths. The number of students who passed in maths is 85. So failed in maths will be 130 minus 85. That is 45. Right? As a percentage of number of students failed only in social studies, failed only in SST means passed only in maths, passed only in maths. That is 60. So basically what we have to do in this question, I am writing here. Okay, जगह ही नहीं है. Let me write here 45 by 60 into 100. So any doubt in this please ask. I will wait for 30 seconds. आप पूछ सकते हो, 30 सेकेंड मैं आपको देता हूं, सोच लीजिए. या आस्था यही होता है, मतलब बेसिकली क्या है कि लास्ट पार्ट अगेन प्लीज एक्सप्लेन सेकंड क्वेश्चन. ओके चलिए कुछ क्वेश्चन एक्सप्लेन कर देते हैं गाइस. जॉन स्नो को फिर से वही डाउट आ गया बेटा. जॉन स्नो मीन्स तुमने लास्ट वाला क्वेश्चन खुद से सीखा ही नहीं बेटा, ये होना चाहिए था. चल दोबारा से देख ले यार. ऐसे बच्चे जो मैथ्स में फेल होते हैं, ऐसे बच्चे जो मैथ्स में फेल होते हैं, थोड़ा कॉमन सेंस लगा बेटा, ये होना चाहिए क्वेश्चन. ऐसे बच्चे जो मैथ्स में फेल होते हैं तो तू क्या करेगा, ये करेगा टोटल बच्चे में से वो देख ले कि जो बच्चे पास होते हैं, है ना, तो 130 में से जो बच्चे पास हुए वो माइनस कर दिया. फेल्ड इन मैथ्स आ गया. फेल्ड ओनली इन सोशल स्टडी. अब ध्यान से समझ, फेल्ड ओनली इन सोशल स्टडी, तो यूज योर कॉमन सेंस. देयर आर 2 सब्जेक्ट्स. तू एसएसटी में फेल हुआ है, सिर्फ एसएसटी में, तो मैथ्स में तो पास होगा ना. तो फेल्ड ओनली इन एसएसटी मींस पास्ड ओनली इन मैथ्स, दैट इज 60. आई होप अब क्लियर होगा. नाम जॉन स्नो रख लिया है, अब उसमें भी तो यही डायलॉग बोलता है वो, यू नो नथिंग जॉन स्नो. तो वही लग रहा है तेरे साथ, वही तो ना हो, वही तो नहीं हो रहा है कहीं. ठीक है, वो देख ले बेटा. इफ इट वॉज फेल्ड इन ओनली मैथ्स इंस्टेड ऑफ फेल्ड इन मैथ्स फॉर द फोर्थ पार्ट, देन व्हाट वी डू. बेटा वही जैसे फेल्ड इन एसएसटी किया है ओनली, बबलिन कॉर्ड, यूज योर ब्रेन. जैसे ओनली इन एसएसटी किया, ओनली इन मैथ्स कर दो. क्या करेंगे, फेल्ड ओनली इन मैथ्स, मतलब एसएसटी में पास हुआ है. एसएसटी वाला कहां है, ये रहा भाई. ठीक है, दैट्स इट. चलिए, एनी अदर डाउट, एनी अदर डाउट. आई विल वेट फॉर 20 more seconds. एनी अदर डाउट प्लीज आस्क. डन, ओके. Fine. Okay guys, that's all for today. So we have completed 3 sets along with the basic discussion of Venn diagram. So this was a basic class just to make you understand the basic concepts of Venn diagram. And why are we doing this class? देखो क्या होता है कि when we start with the live class, so we do not get much time to discuss the concepts, the smallest, the basic level concepts in detail. So what we generally do, we try to discuss those concepts in the pre-CAT classes, or in, you can say, in the form of these classes, so that once we go to the live classes, we directly deal with good quality questions. ठीक है, तो जितने भी सिली मिस्टेक्स हैं, जितने भी सिली डाउट्स हैं, वो सारे अभी कर लीजिए। क्लास में फिर हम अच्छे क्वेश्चंस कवर करेंगे। आई होप क्लास का भी मोटिव आपको समझ में आ गया होगा। ठीक है, दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में। गुड नाइट एवरीवन, टेक केयर, बाय बाय। जो भी हैं आप रे जान भी रे, राइट बेटा, एक लाइव क्लास होगी, एक एप्लीकेशन क्लास होगी, तो दो चीज़ें हैं। आई अंडरस्टैंड अनुराग, बट तुम्हारा लाइवलीनेस ना बहुत प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर देता है। उसका रीज़न ये है कि वी नो दैट पार्ट कि हम काफ़ी टाइम से ऑनलाइन पढ़ा रहे हैं, तो वी नो कि कब कौन सा कमेंट किसको क्या डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर सकता है। तो इसलिए हम लोगों को सजेस्ट करते हैं कि कमेंट सिर्फ लिमिटेड करिए, जो कमेंट रेलेवेंट है टू द क्लास, और इवन इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट तो उस तक रखो, क्योंकि अगर आप कुछ भी बोलोगे ना तो 5 लोग, आप अकेले नहीं कमेंट कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे दुनिया आपके कमेंट्स को रीड कर रही है। सो सम गेट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड, सम गेट कंफ्यूज, सम विल ऑल्सो कंप्लेन अबाउट यू कि यार वो लड़का फालतू के कमेंट करता है, सर उसको रोका करो। तो इसलिए पहले से एडवांस में बता दिया है कि ये सब मत करो, ठीक है। फालतू में बाद में हम कोई ना कोई आपकी कंप्लेंट करे, वो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा। ये रीजन है, और कुछ नहीं है अनुराग। अदरवाइज फॉर अस दिस इज परफेक्टली फाइन। Rise with Devans. Yes, you can. You can. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Ending this session. Bye bye.